Hi guys, welcome back to Insanity Check, the little corner of the internet where we rave to Ed Sheeran even though Nathan doesn't like it. I don't know why, honestly. He doesn't.
I
Anyway.
don't dislike it. I don't mind Ed Sheeran, I just don't like his recent stuff.
We shall come to that later on, but it's fine. This is the music podcast, speaking of. Yeah, look at that link. You love that link, guys? It was great, I'm great at this. Absolutely wonderful.
Amazing.
I know.
You're a great host. Cool.
We have some guests here with us, like always. We have the wonderful Lisa.
Hello. We
have Danjaman.
Hello.
And we have, as always, Nathan.
Hello.
Yeah, so this is the music podcast. Oh, before I start, thank you for all our subscribers. We hit 40 subs today. Yay!
Yeah.
Round of applause.
That's actually mad.
There. It's actually mad. Like 40 people actually were like, ooh, I want to subscribe and have post notifications on. If you don't have post notifications on, please turn post notifications on so you know when this comes out. Yeah.
I'm gonna disappoint you. I actually don't think I've subscribed.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm doing it right now.
Wow.
Anyway, relationships.
I know.
Like.
No,
I have. Sorry. My bad. I forgot I did that.
Do you have post notifications on though?
Yeah, totally.
That's a lie. That's such a lie.
Jeez.
Right. So thanks for 40 subs, guys. We're trying to get to. What are we trying to get to? 1,000?
1,000.
Get monetized. So you can get sued by Jesse J.
I don't get sued by Jesse J.
Life goals right there. It's gonna be amazing. Maybe when we're 50. Hopefully not. I'd kind of like that before. But it's up to you guys. So subscribe. So. Music podcast. Best / favorite genres or artists. Okay. You can name you can name like 5. I'll give you up to 5.
Okay, so I'll start with I'll just go with artists because that gives a context to the genre. So my top at the minute because it does shift around depending on what's out. It would probably go to my number 1. Actually, I'll start at number 5. Number 5 would probably be
sounds like a fucking Watch Mojo. Number 5!
Number 5!
Hey, you have this written down or something?
Mention! No, number 5 would probably be Daft Punk, because some of their stuff absolutely slaps.
Yes.
And then you've probably got to have some Green Day in there. And then you've got to have a bit of... probably got to have a bit of Oasis / Blur. They'll classify those both for number 3 because they're basically the same thing.
Same category.
Well, I just did.
You can't do that, Nathan.
Well, I just did.
Aren't they beefing or something? Why do I feel like
they did beef?
They did beef. You can't class them as the same thing now.
Okay, 3.5 is Oasis and 3 is Blur. There you go.
Oasis would not be happy about that. Blur is above them.
And then you've got 2 is probably Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then number 1 is Gorillaz because they slap.
Arse cheeks. So what's the general genre of that?
The general genre is sort of I don't know, because Gorillaz do a lot of different stuff. That's what I like about them, because they just do all sorts of stuff. They do rock, pop, all sorts of stuff, and they do features with I think they did a feature with Slow Tie recently. And they also did one with Snoop Dogg, and they did one with Rag and Bone Man, all over the place. That's what I like about them. But my main sort of genres are sort of anything with heavy guitar. So basically rock, but not heavy metal rock, sort of pop rock.
Pop rock. Okay. Nice. Lisa, what do you think? What's your top 5?
I can't take it down to 5.
It's
choosing between children. I'm sorry.
It's easy. You choose your favorite.
It's not easy.
Everyone has a favorite child. Everyone has a favorite child.
Throw some names out there.
Throw some names. Throw some
honorable mentions.
Youngblood.
Yes.
Imagine Dragons.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Panic at the Disco.
Yes.
Oh, love a bit of Panic at the Disco.
Love a bit of Panic.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of weird ones that literally no one knows that I love.
Try Me.
So I don't know how, but they found me. It's just
Yeah,
dead
no.
silence.
Wait,
I
that
have no
entire
clue.
thing, is that a band?
That's
or
their
is
No,
name.
I thought
Is that a
I
band or
thought
a
you
band?
I thought you were like, I don't even know. Okay,
I thought you
no.
said that I
No,
don't even know
that's
how I
their
found
name.
them, but they're called they
Yeah.
found me.
I thought you were
Google it.
leading
They're
into
brilliant.
it. Okay, well I'll have to look those up.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
still here or being held captive?
That's
What's
another
going on?
one. That's another band. Are you still here or are you being held
Please
captive?
help! I'm stuck in a podcast recording studio.
This sounds like great bands, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, me and you have very similar interests, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if
Yes.
it's the same right now.
It
Right,
probably will
so-
be. You're basically clone
yeah.
copies.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Because
No,
Alex does
maybe
sometimes
not.
listen to a little bit more rap, and I listen to
Yeah.
a bit more sort of just sad 12-year-old music.
That's of you.
I am 14 and this is deep.
Nah, Dan likes
Exactly.
Billie Eilish. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Christ.
no, she's
Oh.
not. She's not up there at the top ones. But Billie Eilish, I
Uh-huh.
don't know why people don't like her music. It's
It's just
actually good
depressing.
music, but it's just the
It's
sound of her voice
Yeah,
that people dislike.
it's just kind of like she's,
What do you
she's
mean?
singing very
Hold on.
quietly.
But the songs themselves are actually really good songs, but
What
because
do you mean
it's
the
not
sound
like
of
every
her
other
voice?
female voice, because she sort of has a breathy, whispery voice when she sings,
Yeah, it's
unlike
very
most
whispery. Yeah.
female
Because
voice.
It's like
Voice,
all
yeah.
overlaid and auto-tuned and weird. I
Not
don't like
auto-tuned.
it.
It's not really.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
not
you're
not
right.
auto-tuned.
It's
You're
not.
right.
It's
You're
not.
right. You're
Nah.
right. You're right.
It's 3v1,
Literally not.
Nathan. I don't know what you're chatting
I don't.
about.
I don't.
It's actually
I
fact.
don't care. Is it fact? What were you
It's
told?
fact.
Were you told by her? Did she go? Don't worry, guys. I don't use auto-tune, and you can
Look it up.
believe that.
Look it up. Look it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so go on, Dan.
right.
Yeah, keep going.
The top artist,
Mhm.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
I feel like such a 7-year-old girl though. But like, I prefer Ed Sheeran's older stuff, like
Yes.
the Plus album,
The
yeah.
Plus album.
Mm.
like
Yeah.
Lego House, the 18.
Hey,
that sort
when's
of-
the Squared album coming out?
Nah, man, there's no
I
square.
dunno.
I don't know. I feel like
We've
he'd be
got
square
plus
root.
times
I feel like he'd be
divide.
square root first. Has he done
Yeah,
an equals?
square root.
He's done an
minus
equals.
b plus or minus the square root of b squared.
X,
B
X
squared
equals
minus
A
4AC
minus B
over
squared.
A to A.
Quadratic
Oh god, I haven't
formula.
done maths in a while. I needed you to finish that for me.
I haven't done maths since secondary, so let's not get into that.
Oh.
Who
Wait,
else?
has he done an
I
equals
like Lewis.
album?
No, he hasn't.
No. Okay, equals is next.
I
Yeah.
reckon that one's coming next.
Ooh,
What about favorite? So what have you said? You've said Ed Sheeran.
I like Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles recently.
Oh yeah,
Beatles
Beatles
nice.
yeah,
have some good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Some of their stuff is actually really good.
Let me scroll through Spotify a little bit.
Go through my
Sorry, I
playlist.
haven't done
Look
too
at-
much
Just
preparation.
what do I actually listen to?
I can't
Listening to a
remember.
bit of Coldplay recently. Coldplay.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
Coldplay's
Coldplay.
I like Coldplay.
Oh, we're
I-
having a conversation
I
after this.
Dislike Coldplay.
Why do you
Why?
dislike
Why? What?
Coldplay?
Coldplay.
We're
and
having a very long
Chainsmokers.
conversation.
Chainsmokers are better than Coldplay, but they're both
Are
kind of
you-
meh.
They're- I give you that, but I think Chainsmokers are more mad than like. No, I don't know. I don't know.
They're both meh, but like Chainsmokers is a bit less meh.
I prefer Coldplay.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway,
James
continue,
Bay.
Dan.
I've been listening to James Bay a lot.
Oh,
Who's
James
James
Bay has
Bay?
some bangers.
I have no clue who
James
that
Bay.
is.
I don't know.
Do you know Hold Back the River?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
think that's
Everyone
all.
knows
Oh,
that.
right. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
That's-
I thought he was
he
one of
has-
those like one-off artists that do one song and kind of
Yeah.
dip off.
yeah.
To some extent, but actually no, that's not true. Then it's just a lot of nothing.
I feel like for a lot of people, they have like new artists that they have, but then they always have the classics, like the 2010. Like everyone goes
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
like Little Mix or like all that stuff. That was.
Oh,
good
I really
back
don't like
then.
Little Mix.
You know, I'm with Dan. I was just gonna say that I was never really into Little Mix.
What?
No, I
Little
used
Mix
to
was
like
great.
it, but I used to just like whatever was popular on the radio.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
song that I
no.
heard enough, I would end up liking.
Mhm.
But as I've sort of grown a mind of my own, the more I listen to Little Mix, the songs are just a bit dead.
Yeah, no.
Like it's like
I'm
shouty
with Dan on
cheerleader
that.
stuff a lot of the time. I
Yeah.
find.
Sometimes you
Or
need
like-
the shouty cheerleader stuff.
Or like We Are Women and We
Oh,
Have
Okay,
Issues
let's not make it. We're not going there. We're not going there.
Nathan,
Let's not turn this into
But that
political
is
debate. This is about music. This is
Was
about
it
music.
them? Was it them that did Salute?
Yeah.
That song, I hate it with a passion.
Right, we're moving on. Alex, what do you like? It's basically what Dan said at the
Yeah.
start. Like Ed Sheeran, Lewis Capaldi. I like. Actually, like last year, I got into Lisa stuff, and wow, she has a lot
of
of
each other.
good stuff. Good,
Well,
good.
I'm guessing like Green Day and
Oh no, I don't like Green Day.
Oh yeah.
Lisa knows I don't like Green Day, like a lot.
Alex.
I don't like Green Day, but she got me into Imagine Dragons. She got me into Youngblood.
Through my
she got me
playlist, and you were like, "It's all great," but
Yeah, but Green Day is just. Ugh.
Lisa,
Not the-
you
Yeah.
need to like control.
She got
your
me
man.
into Alexander Stewart. She got me
I'm
into
sorry.
Alec Benjamin. Like they were just
Alec
good.
Benjamin's a banger.
Banging. Oh,
You've done a good job, Lisa, but few minor tweaks. Get him to like Green Day, please.
no, I don't.
I
like
actually don't
Green
listen
Day.
to Green Day.
I don't. I
I-
like
I-
American
I'm
Idiot, and that's
opinionless.
it.
Oh,
It's
American
really
Idiot's
good.
good. Bullet
That's
of Broken Dreams is good.
I just don't
um,
like it.
They're
It's-
all good.
They
no,
are all bangers.
no. I've got into rap as well. Very much enjoyed that. J Huss just amazing. I got Lisa to listen to WAP on Thursday.
Yeah.
And that's just a banger right there. It's just
I
great.
mean, it depends what sort of rap it is, because rap is sort of like a two-sided coin. It's
No, I feel
like
rap's very, very general. There's very different subsections of it. But the one I
Yeah.
like is quite. It's not too fast paced that you can't hear what they're saying.
yeah, so not mumble rap.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
not like
listen to
mumble
You
rap.
actually listen to actual rap,
Like
where they
actual rap.
actually they
Yeah.
put thought into their lyrics
Yeah.
rather than saying
Like
Gucci
how
Gang 17 times in a
would,
row.
like how Eminem would do
Shade.
it. You know how he rapped? Like
Yeah.
it's like
yeah,
that.
Yeah. No, I think Eminem's quite good in my opinion,
Yeah.
because he
Rap
actually
is very hit or miss. Like,
Yeah,
some
true.
of
It
them,
is.
it's just they're
I guess they
talking
never
random
miss,
shit, and
huh?
it's like
Yeah,
Can't
it's like
you
shut
don't
up.
you don't need these words in here.
yeah.
Yeah, no, some rap, it's like you listen to the lyrics and it's like this guy just rhymed like the
Toilet
two-
with food.
toilet with Marge Simpson.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Why? Or
Like
they
what?
they just make up words.
Yeah.
Like what?
Mhm.
Like I feel like rap should be more like, if you're gonna make a rap song, you have to actually think about the lyrics and you have to sort of make it meaningful. But I think that's the same with any song. You have to actually have meaningful lyrics.
Mhm.
You can't just
Yeah.
make a song about. I mean, I could.
I mean,
give
I
multiple-
listen to stuff that has like meaning in it, like Dave,
Yeah.
J Huss. They have meaning to it. Then I also listen to shit like when DJ Khaled does a collab with like Justin Bieber and Chance the
Oh
Rapper,
god,
and it's just
yeah.
like there's two sides, and I do both sides, and I like both sides.
I just, some stuff has come out and it's just so questionable. I mean, like, you got Gucci Gang, you got like
No, that's ages ago. No, we should talk about
you're
6ix9ine.
fucking hoe.
That
Like,
was
what
great,
was that?
though.
What
That
was
was
that?
great.
What was that?
That was great.
Oh my
That was just
god.
dumb, and it was great.
No.
But like rap, like 6ix9ine rap. What was this new one that came out called? Remember what it was? I listened to it. It's terrible. I think it was called Gummy or something. I don't. It was bad. Bad.
I don't
like-
listen to him.
Speaking of bad song, least favorite song ever.
Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna.
Mine
oh,
is "Take Me to Church." I hate that.
that's such a good song.
I hate that
So
song.
good.
I was
hate
listening to
that
that yesterday.
No, I hate it.
Same.
I hate it.
Oh,
So
I hate the
good.
music video. I hate the song. I hate the lyrics. I hate
Okay, what
everything
do you
about
have
it.
against that music video?
I don't like it. I just
Right.
don't.
music video.
I'll tell you what.
I think music was two gays. Like I don't know what. I can't even remember what it was. It was ages ago. But it
Like
was
their
two
house
gay
was
guys.
being burnt down for being gay.
Yeah, and they went to church or something, and they got kicked out of church. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Other songs I can deal with, but that one was just a no beginning. And ever since it's been. So at least Dan, what were your least favorite?
I don't know. I'm just scrolling through Spotify again.
We need to give Dan a
I've brought
minute.
this up so many times. I hate Dance Monkey.
Oh my god, I hate Dance Monkey as well.
Hate it.
Oh.
See,
Like,
I
it was
I didn't
alright
like it
the
at first.
first time I heard it, and then they kept on playing it, and it's
Yeah.
like, no.
I feel like
Bloody
for Dance Monkey, they got the most
TikTok songs.
basic. They got the most basic lyrics and basic track, and they just made it into a song. And they thought everyone would love it, and everyone did love it. But then they played it too much, and it was like,
I did like her
Yeah.
vocals though. Her vocals were
it was-
really
Yeah,
good.
it
her
was-
vocals were
Yeah.
good.
I didn't.
My least favorite song is Uptown Funk because that shit was overplayed as hell.
Bro,
Yeah.
you remember we used to bang out Uptown
No,
Funk?
it's just
You remember?
it was
No,
good
you
and
remember.
it's just so outdated and
Yeah.
awful and
No one plays it
overplayed.
anymore. Like,
No, but no, you'd be surprised. I hear it all the time, and it's like, this song is dead. Stop playing it. It had its like 5 minutes of fame.
had a couple
Now
of weeks
let's
of fame.
just
He had a
let's
couple
just
of weeks.
not play that ever again.
Oof.
Lock it up in the archives. Just delete it off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I just hate how like radio stations overplay a song they know
I
everyone
know.
likes, and they
Mhm.
just milk
Yeah.
it, and then everyone hates it off.
That's
No,
why I don't
what you
listen to
gotta
the radio
do-
anymore.
What you got to do, you got to find a radio station with a no repeat guarantee. Because if you find a radio station like that, ooh,
They'll just
Because
run
then
out of
you-
songs, or they'll just play
Yeah.
something
no, they
less
don't.
popular
They just
songs.
don't.
I feel like they would start after a point. They would start playing songs that either no one knows or a lot of people just don't like, and then
Yeah.
people will fall off. Because I feel like
Probably.
radio stations they repeat songs because they know people like them. So people will tune in. So they get.
Yeah.
I don't know how radio station money works, but like more viewers, more money. So if they keep playing what viewers
Yeah.
like, money.
Well, no, because I presume how the radio stations get their money is through getting sponsors, because they're promoting people's music. So
Mm.
they'll probably go, oh yeah, hey Ariana Grande, we want to play your track. You pay us 50p every time we play it to each
Forgot about
viewer,
Ariana
and then
Grande.
they look at their viewers, and then they go, oh right, so we owe you you owe us like £50 billion.
I thought you'd have to pay them to play your song on the radio,
No.
and then the money would come through like ads and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely
know,
get something from
maybe.
ads.
Cause
They definitely get
about
money
it.
from ads, and I'm pretty sure the artists will pay the radio station to play their song.
But I don't know how it works. I know if you're in a public place, like if you're at I'm trying to think, because there was a law that was passed where you had to get the artist to permit you playing their song if you own an establishment and you're playing it in public. But I don't know if that's
Yeah.
the same for radio stations, because if so, then they probably just get all their money from ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the phone-ins where you've got to like pay £5 to
Mhm.
answer an easy question.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You might win something.
You might win £1 million or lose £5. So
So Dan,
Oh.
least favorite song.
I don't know. I was scrolling through Spotify. It's probably something by Katy Perry.
Fair.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was looking through just like all the number ones that have been. It's in like the last 10 years, and "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen popped up, and I thought maybe it's just sort of annoying pop music. One of them that's just
Yeah.
sort of cringe.
Yeah.
Hey boy, I
can't-
just saw you. Have my number. You call me.
Yeah.
Maybe. So then
that
you
is
annoy them.
completely butchered.
I wasn't trying to sing the lyrics.
Uh-huh.
wasn't trying to
Just
sing.
interpreting
I know the lyrics, but I didn't want to sing the lyrics. So we have a few musicians here. Actually, everyone here but me is a musician.
Yes.
Kinda
Get
sad.
some skills.
I need to. I used to play the
We're
piano,
stretching the
okay? But
definition
moving
of
on.
musician.
Ooh.
Let's move
Big
on.
up
So
piano,
everyone plays an instrument. Everyone name the instrument that they play.
Okay. I play guitar and keyboard occasionally.
I saw you do a bit of drums as well. Or was that Dan?
No, that's
don't play
not
drums.
me. No one plays drums.
No
You're
one plays drums here?
hallucinating.
Ah, okay. Dan?
I play the guitar, and I can play the ukulele, and occasionally attempt to play the keyboard, but not very
Yeah,
well.
I forgot to bundle ukulele and bass in with that.
But that doesn't really
Good.
count.
I feel like we can all
Yeah.
play the
Everyone
ukulele
can
because
play
of
the
like
ukulele.
year 8 music.
Yeah.
You're
No, I
music.
shred on a ukulele.
Never saw
But the
that in
chords are
music.
just easy.
Never saw that in music.
No,
ever.
it's a developing art.
Oh,
you
it's
see.
developed. Okay, it's
So
developing. Sure.
if you've never seen a man shred on the electric ukulele,
Oh
Is
god.
there such thing?
I
there
hope
is,
not.
there is.
Oh my
God.
god!
The-
That's got on my
dude,
Christmas list.
The dude did a video on it. If you go onto YouTube and watch the dude, he did a video and he shredded on an electric ukulele.
Yikes.
Jesus.
Them words just don't go well together in my head.
Please.
I don't remember what he
Electric ukulele.
played. I don't remember what he played, but he was absolutely shredding.
Right, so Lisa, what do you play?
Flute. So uninteresting.
Yes, very. Leave.
That's
No-
interesting.
No, it is. I've listened to her play. It is actually very interesting.
No, I have respect for that because wind instruments are like really difficult to play.
It looks.
What's the
I
flute
guess
again? Is that
so.
where you hold it like on the side?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's like because it's like a
Yeah, like a
reverse
recorder, but
it's,
twisted.
it's like a
Yeah.
weird ass recorder.
Yeah.
A
It's like
90-degree
a sideways
recorder.
Yeah. It's kind of bent.
No, I mean I have respect for wind instrument people because I just cannot hold like some people that play trumpet and stuff like can just hold a single note for so long and you're like Jesus Christ, like how have you not passed out now? You've been blowing that note for
Yeah.
half an hour. What?
We're a different breed of people here.
Good, it's good
Honestly,
practice.
Yeah,
Good practice.
yeah, good practice for blowing.
Cardio.
For all kinds of things.
Well,
You know, running,
Yeah.
swimming, blowing up balloon.
Blowing
Other
other
stuff.
things.
You
Alex,
say
yeah,
that, but
Queen.
I can't go up the stairs without getting
I
out
thought
of
you were
breath.
going to say something
Like, it
else.
doesn't
I'm so
work
glad you
that
didn't.
No.
Moving
Right, so-
on.
So what got you guys into playing an instrument? Let's talk about that.
If I'm being honest, I mean, I think I started playing in year 6, and I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? My life is really boring, so let's spice it up a little bit.
Let's spice up a bit.
And I was like, you know what? People that play guitar are equally. They're just immediately cool. And I mean, I was already pretty cool as a kid. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I've got to eliminate the competition completely. So I was like,
Cringing
picked
so
up the
hard
guitar,
right now.
and I, you know, day one I learned to shred, and you know,
I was already a pretty
there we
cool
go.
kid.
Although you're a pretty cool kid, that's bad to eliminate the competition.
no, I was just like,
Oh.
it just interested me.
Yeah, we get it. You picked it up one day. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Looks
and here
interesting.
we are.
Here we are. Waiting
I
for the band release. Waiting for the
I
band.
would love to be in a band. That would be sick. But I'm yet to find anyone who plays a bass / drum / can sing / will put up with my bullshit.
That's very true. Daniel?
My dad played the guitar, and he taught me when I was like 7 or 8. And
Aw.
Oh damn!
Nice
Aw.
father
That's
son
about it.
thing. Oh, that's cute.
Imagine being loved
Wholesome.
by your parents.
Imagine. Never
yeah,
me.
well,
Never us. Right, Lisa. How did you get into?
It's a long and twisted story.
Oh god,
We have time.
this
We've
is
got
We have
time.
time.
We
How
have
many
time.
hours do we have? No. I was like
enough.
5, and my dad and my sister both played the violin. So I was like, I'll do it as well. So I played the violin for like 3 years. And
right.
then my grandma had like an old flute in her wardrobe and was just like, here, take this. And then I played flute and violin for like a year.
Here,
I
take
know.
this. Instant how to
God.
play the flute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I burnt the violin.
You.
And I
Oh
just play
my.
the flute.
You burnt
I didn't
it.
burn it. No, no. I didn't.
Oh, I thought it was some kind
I
of like
wanted to. I still
like
have
yeah.
it
cult
actually.
ceremony.
That
and
was
you
a
just went
wholesome
to your
story,
back
and then it
garden
took a
and
turn.
just chucked it into the fire.
I
Like
should
so
have.
many
I
souls
will.
came out of it. It was like cursed or something.
No.
Like the souls of everyone who's listened to you play the violin, their souls got trapped.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
made the
God.
violin
Violin, if you
powerful.
can't play it right, it sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
screechy.
like.
That's why I'd never pick one up.
Although I'm not being funny, if you don't know how to play the guitar, it sounds awful and screechy.
If you can't play, if
Yeah.
you don't know how to play anything, it sounds awful. Keyboard or
Exactly.
like piano, you can kind of pull it off.
Yeah, because
One
I
note
mean,
at a time.
especially on an electric keyboard, because on a normal piano you have to know how hard to press. Because if you press
Yeah.
too hard and you just get, and if you press too lightly, you just don't get a sound. On a keyboard, you can just turn that off so that if you press it, it does the same sound all the time.
True.
Or you can just do like put it on a preset and look like you're playing the piano, but you're not.
Very
Yeah.
true.
So music.
That's what I hated about the violin. You can't pretend to know what you're doing. Like you,
Yeah.
you have
You
to
can't
you have to like
pretend.
move your arms. Like I find even now I pretend to be playing and then like because you just move your fingers and it looks like you're playing.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do a jam session on a violin.
You could so jam with a violin.
I reckon you could.
I feel like you
No,
could.
no, but not in the same way you could on a guitar.
Not the same way, but
Yeah.
you do its own type of jam.
Just like you can just whip out a guitar and go, right, I'm in this mood. I'm going to play these notes in a random order and see what happens. You can't really do that on a violin. I
called
mean, I
jazz.
could be wrong.
That's called jazz. That's
Listen here, okay?
that is very true though. That's
Or
jazz.
blues. It can
For
also
anyone
be
that's
blues.
not on a guitar, playing random notes is jazz.
Yes. Yes. That is basically jazz / blues. Blues is more like I'm gonna strum this guitar in the same order 7 times whilst a weird man shouts to Jesus Christ behind me.
They don't always shout. They're sometimes whispering.
Oh, sorry. On
It's
the
like-
one occasion that he's
It's
actually
like
making
it's like
a prayer.
it's like 50-50 whispering about how crap their life is or shouting about how crap their life is.
Or it's just like a song that I can't finish that.
Yeah, don't finish that. So right, music. Music, we listen to music. It makes us feel happy, makes us feel sad, makes us feel like Billie Eilish makes
Jealous.
me want to cry. Jealous as well. So how
I
does
don't-
music, what type of music makes you happy and what kind of feelings do you get when you listen to specific types of music?
Well, you see, if I'm listening to a good bit of music, it's got a shredded guitar riff solo.
Getting a lot of guitar
I just-
stuff from you, Nathan. Just
I told you, I
lot
like
of
heavy
guitar
guitar songs.
get a lot of guitar.
And like you know, there might be a shredding guitar, electric guitar riff solo thing. And if when it's got that, the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end, and I'll just get goosebumps, and it's just like, oh yes, he shreds that well. That's a good shred right there.
Is that even a thing though? Do we have hairs on the back of our neck that stand
Oh,
up, or do people just
yeah.
say that?
No,
Yeah,
they're
I
there.
think we do.
I think
They're
we
very
I have a
small.
pretty hairless neck.
They're very small, but
I
they're
mean,
there.
I'm now stroking my neck.
Yeah.
So,
So, nah, I think they're there. They're just very
next
small.
time something good happens to me, I'll just rub the back of my neck. Be like, oh yes, they are erect.
Right. So Dan, does music take you somewhere? Does music make you feel a certain way? Does different music do different stuff to you?
No. No. When you're feeling something, I think music can emphasize what you're feeling on both ends of the spectrum. If you're feeling sad and then you hear Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi, you're gonna start bursting out into tears. But not that song, because that song's been played 500 million times on the radio. But like,
Sure.
if you hear a sad song whilst you're feeling sad, it will make you sadder. Similarly, if you're feeling good and you hear an upbeat, good song, you're gonna be like, "Heck yeah, go me!" You know?
I swear
Right.
there was like sorry. I swear there was like a study made, and it was saying how that like if you listen to a high BPM, which means beats per minute for you uneducated folk, if you listen to a high BPM piece of music, you work faster. I'm not.
Well, I feel like
I'm pretty
I feel
sure
like that
there was
does
a study made
increase
that.
your heart rate and increase your brain activity, so that would make sense.
Yeah. So I feel like music is sort of, it amplifies the mood you have through the mood of that music.
Mm. So Lisa, what do you think?
It really depends what I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I have no words.
So right,
Just
basically,
yes.
music is like what do you call it? Okay. Basically, what I'm gonna say is that yes, I feel like different music elevates you on the different ends of the spectrum, as Dan has said. It's like when you're sad, you get sadder, you start reflecting on your life, then you realize how crap it is, and then you're like, hey, I can be like this, or I can go do something to make me happy. So then you listen to happy music, and then you feel better because music releases shit, chemicals. I did a whole thing on this. I did a whole medical presentation on this, and I can remember. Wow.
Oh my
Alex keeps
God.
breaking up for me.
Brilliant.
What am I trying to say? Music is hypnosis.
Music is hypnosis.
Music is hypnosis.
Okay. That's a fair
An
enough
emotional
point.
amplifier.
Yes, that sounds so much better than
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Basically,
Uh,
yeah. Right, so anime intros are
Oh,
hype. Prove
Yeah.
me
This is
wrong.
where I say they're amazing, and then I step back and let you
Yeah,
do the
this is
talking.
yeah.
right.
I
hear
where
guitars.
do
Go
we
Nathan.
start? Where do we start?
Where do we start? We
Shall
start on
with
the
a bit
we
of-
start on the hypest kind of anime intros. We
Right.
talk about Attack on Titan.
No, I just want to like anime run around my room.
You want to like Naruto run around your
Naruto
Yes.
run around my
You wanna
room, just
Naruto
like
run.
this shit is so hard.
It just like that kind of music gets you so hyped, and you like, especially with anime, when you get so enthralled with the characters and you feel like you're living in the world, and then you hear that music and you want to just join in so much, and you're like, wow, I love these guys so much. If any of them died, I would kill myself.
Yeah,
Jesus
and then
Christ.
the main character dies.
And the main character dies. But then he comes back like 5 episodes later because plot armor. But we don't say
Yeah.
that.
No, I feel like some Attack on Titan, the first season's intro music, like, is just. I know you prefer the second season, but I prefer the first season because it's faster and it's got that really nice mix of like you've got a bit of choir singing in the background, you've got a bit of like heavy guitar, you've got like some dude in the back with a pan flute, it's like mad, and it's
back
like
pan flute, dude.
I mean
Yeah.
that song became a meme.
Yeah, it did.
Like-
That song like literally broke the internet for some time. It was just everyone anyone heard it, and it was
Yeah.
great. But then you get like SAO, and that was good as well. That was really good. And then you get like Seven Deadly Sins, and everyone just plays
Which
that
is also
everywhere,
really good.
which is just
Yeah.
also really, really, really good. And it's just
Yeah.
like if you get a good anime opening, the anime is just instantly so much better, I feel. But not like
Yeah.
a good anime opening can turn a bad anime into a decent anime because it just hypes you up to watch it a lot. Like if you're watching an anime and the first thing you see is the anime opening, and if it's hype, you will keep watching the first episode to see if it gets better because you've seen the anime opening, and it gives you not just the music but also like the glimpses you get into the anime from the opening. You get to see lots of different amazing things happening that will happen in the anime, and if they look good in that, I want to see this actually happen in the anime. And if it's in like episode 9, you watch until episode 9, and then you drop it because
Yeah.
the rest is kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like the purpose of some of the anime intros are like to just sort of show off a summarized event of what's going on / what's happening. I feel like what is it? There was I think it was called Brainwork. Disenchanted. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
And
I like that.
their
Sounds good.
intro, every episode changed based on what happened, and like you would watch it and you'd be like, why is there a giant Smurf lady? And then you'd watch the episode and a giant Smurf lady would be there, and you'd be like, oh, it's from the intro. And it
You're like,
sort of
whoa!
it sort of acts as a sort of what's the word? I'm really bad at this. What's the word of the thing at the beginning of a book? The prelude. It acts as a sort of prelude.
What's called the prologue?
That's what I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know the thing that's in Romeo and Juliet that basically said, what is that called?
That's prologue.
Prologue. That's what I meant, not prelude. I don't know what that is.
That's a
It
poem.
sort of
That's a
acts
music
like
thing.
Yeah.
It's
That's
sort
the
of
poem
acts
with the
as
guy
a
that
prologue.
like on the boat.
That was one of our GCSE
Oh god,
poems.
nightmares, flashbacks.
Let's not. Yeah, like
William Wordsworth,
acts as
I think.
a prologue. But if I have to be honest, right, Seven Deadly Sins, their intro music is just, it could not be better. It's like you combined everything that is good and made it better. Congrats.
I also feel like the anime opening also sets the mood for the anime because a lot of like Death Note, that was like, I think it was like hard rock and
Yeah.
and that just set the entire mood because the entire anime was this dude just killing off everybody for the sake of becoming a god.
I think another thing with anime intros is sometimes the songs that they use have been especially written for that series of that anime. Like, because I think season 1 and 2 and possibly even 3 of Seven Deadly Sins, all of those openings were written just for Seven Deadly Sins. I think even the season 4, I think all the seasons actually, all of their intros were written because there was like 7, which is like Seven Deadly Sins, but one of them was literally just called Seven Deadly Sins. So that was definitely written for it.
That's definitely written for it.
I think Delete was, which is the most recent one, because that I think but I
also think that like some openings are just, they surpass the anime in some points. Like, I don't know if you guys listen to it, but Unravel for Tokyo Ghoul. That was so good. It became more popular than the actual anime because it was just so breathtaking. But I think the singing, the music, it was just amazing.
I think that's the same with JoJo though, because the JoJo opening Bloody Stream was so good, and it's just like sort of for any JoJo fan, if you ask them what their favorite opening was, they will say Bloody Stream, and if they don't, they're crashing.
They're crashing. It's just like so. The anime openings become like, sometimes they're more emotional than what happens in actual anime because there's just so much feeling and thought that goes into it that just represents the anime in so clearly. Like when you hear the music, that's what you think. You think, oh, this music is for this anime. Like that's all you get. And it just brings back so many feelings.
Just a bop. Bloody Stream was an absolute banger.
Oh, but anyway, because Lisa and Dan have no idea what we're talking about. Let's talk about other types of music. Not just mainstream or like rock and pop. Not like the general normalized music. Like game music.
Oh yes. Here we
elevator music.
No, we're not. No, stop. We're gonna talk about game music first, because game music is so good, right? Like, half of my songs that I have on my favorite playlist are just OSTs from games, the original soundtracks, and it's just like, ooh, that's a good song. I want it forever. And it's like, I mean, me and you've been playing Forager recently, haven't we? Quite a bit.
That's those music on there. Bang!
Just to put into context for everyone, Forager is like this. You're on a little island and you have to break resources to get better things. It's a bit like Minecraft mixed with like, I don't like. It's got Terraria aspects. It's it's literally just a foraging game. You forage for stuff, you build your base, you expand it.
You break
etc.,
pickaxes,
etc.
you break trees with pickaxes, which feels so. That's so right.
And it's just like, and the music in that game, there are only like 5 soundtracks, right? There are literally 5 songs that will play, but they all get stuck in your head. They all will get stuck in your head because they're all bops. Like you'll be sitting there,
Like
and
me and Nathan would be playing,
you'll be
and it would just be
singing along.
going. We would just be singing along to like 2 different songs, and it's the best thing.
And it's
like when you're grinding, it's complete silence. Play. It's complete
silent game.
But
and then
we're just like bopping to the music, and it's the best thing.
We cannot talk about game music without talking about Minecraft, okay?
Minecraft
game music is so good! It's so good!
Nathan likes the Minecraft game music.
Oh!
Well, as in like the piano.
The music disc. Pig Step, man.
Oh, we're talking about the music. Pigstep is the only good music disc.
No, you got Stow. Many of them are good. So many of them are good.
Nah.
And then just even the ambient sound, like as you're playing the game, and you just get doo doo doo.
Please don't try and recreate it. Please don't.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, this slap.
Right, so we're gonna move on. We're moving on because Nathan's gonna have an orgasm.
I could be here all day.
Mainstream music.
Does it even exist? Does it even exist anymore?
It is. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Does it still exist?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I guess.
I feel like
it does, but not as much as it used to.
Yeah, it's not as much. Yeah,
I guess there's more ways to listen to music now. Like, not just
Yeah.
on the radio or something. So, there's not just the same 10 songs you'll hear. You have a choice of what you can listen to. And you can listen to any song from anywhere.
I just feel like there's so many different genre types of music too. Not everyone's the same like 20 songs that are top 20 in the UK's top UK list of blah 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 capital. Like there's so many different genres and so many like lesser known artists so many people love that they can go out and listen to, and not everyone is just stuck on the radio constantly, which is like really nice. People can go out and find what they like Nathan with his gorillas, Dan with his weird ass shit. I don't know, Billie Eilish and weird.
I don't know why it's a thing. I've just stuck up for Billie Eilish. She's not even one of my favourite singers. But Aston always hates on her, and I stick up for her.
And Lisa, she listens to so many artists that I never knew before I met her, and they're absolutely amazing. And I would have never known about them without her telling me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel like the reason mainstream music has died down a lot is because I feel like the only reason mainstream music existed was because you had everyone as a sort of group community. Everyone would have their sort of, I mean, sort of like as a pop. I'm talking about UK here. If you're listening in like, I don't know, India, it's going to be different for you. But in the UK, like, you have sort of different phases. Like from generation to generation, you have sort of what you classify as your sort of mainstream music. And like, I feel like there's like, because we're now at a point where we have all of this music, and it's also developed because like it's all been going on for so long. Like it's not like rock has just been invented. Like we have all of these different genres and artists making all of this music, and then we have all of these capabilities like Spotify and Deezer and YouTube to try and find them. We don't have to like, buy albums and like CDs. We can just pay a subscription and literally have every song ever made at our fingertips. So mainstream music is more. It doesn't. There is still mainstream or quote unquote mainstream music, but like I feel like that sort of died down when all the different music like subscriptions started getting popular, because then you were able to choose which songs you want to listen to. You don't have to listen to what's on the radio, like you were saying.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like when we were younger, mainstream music was such a big thing because artists saw, oh, maybe Katy Perry made a song. It was this certain type of way. It was a pop song. Everyone loved it. So all the artists were like, okay, we need to start making music like this so we can become as famous and successful as Katy Perry.
But like,
And-
Jesus,
but
what
like,
was
it's,
that like?
yeah,
what
people
was that
loved that
phase?
stuff.
There
People
was
loved
that
it. It was a
phase
pop
in
phase.
like
It was like
2012, I want to say, to like from 2012 to like 2016. There was that just pop phase.
yeah, it was like a massive pop phase. So
Oh.
everyone was just
Everything
doing the
sort of
same
sounded
thing.
the same.
Yeah.
It was literally the same songs with different lyrics, which were equally shit.
So
Yeah.
like now artists are actually branching out and doing their own type of thing, music they like, and they are finding fans who used to like mainstream music, but they heard this and they're like, oh, this is different. I actually enjoy this
Yeah.
than mainstream music. So mainstream music just died down, and like radio stations also didn't help themselves by playing the same song over and over again, because they realized way before the 2012 to 2016, as Nathan said, that everyone loved pop music and it was successful then, must be successful now. So they keep playing the same 20 songs over and over again, and slowly people over the age of 12 are leaving to listen to their own music, and now Capital, Kiss, and all the other like Radio 1, they literally have 10-year-olds in the car going down summer camp listening to freaking Dance Monkey because they have no music taste.
But don't you remember what was the deal with What the Fox Say and Gangnam Style?
Oh my
Because
god!
they came out of nowhere, and like I think
it was because it was different.
if I'm being completely honest, I think Gangnam Style sort of that was the song that I feel sort of started all of this sort of like BTS nonsense.
Nah,
and...
Gangnam Style was way before BTS came.
No,
out.
I know, but it started all of this
K-pop.
Eurovision stuff.
Nah.
Because it's like
Eurovision's been on
like...
forever, isn't it?
No, I know,
Yeah, it has.
but like I don't think it's been.
No, I don't think
like
Gangnam Style
globally
started
popular.
anything. I think honestly, a couple of years ago, BTS literally just came out of nowhere. I think they came from like, didn't they have some kind of like Britain's Got Talent, but in Korea or something?
Probably,
And I
probably
think they
Eurovision.
came from that. Yeah, it was probably Eurovision. They probably just came from that, and they blew up so much they started their own genre of music. Or maybe they made K-pop. It was probably there already, but they made it more mainstream. They made it more accessible for everyone.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I feel
People
like
realized that
Gangnam
K-pop exists.
Yeah, they knew it existed, and then they
I feel
started
like
listening to it.
What's it? I feel like BTS sort of launched that. I think because there hasn't really been another K-pop sort of competitor. Like there isn't really anyone else to compete. But I feel like Gangnam Style was like the earliest K-pop song I can really remember being actually like widely known in the UK.
True. And I think that's what I don't really like about
Gangnam Style got so famous.
I don't really like how the UK chooses their songs, because it's just all the same thing, and it's really annoying because I don't know many other like, I don't think they've ever played K-pop on like UK radio channels. I swear.
Probably not.
I don't think they've ever. They don't really
it, like,
branch
once.
out. Yeah, they don't really like branch out and play other types of music, which is really sad because there's good music out there. I just don't know where to find them. I just don't know they exist.
Who decides these top charts?
Apparently, it's the public. They say it's the
Yeah.
public, but I seriously doubt
there are
it.
some awful songs that come in like the top 10, and I like. Oh
They probably base it off like Spotify downloads or something.
no, but I don't think they would.
There's like
I think
one
it's
person listening to a
I
really
think
shit
it's
song on
based
repeat.
off of like
over and over and over again.
it's just why do top 10s even exist? Like I
think it's just to publicize good music so they can get more publicity.
just surely Spotify / Deezer or both of them can just be like, right, these are our top. I mean, they probably do that already. They already have their like top 10, don't they? They have their top listens.
Yeah,
But
but I feel
even
like
that
they've moved away from that to do more personal stuff, like top
Yeah.
10 for you, which is actually a lot better
Yeah.
than the UK top 10, which is a lot of people don't like the UK top 10. They have a very different style of music
Yeah.
that they like, and Spotify and Deezer they've adapted for that, which makes it a lot better for people. People can find different types of music or similar types of music that they listen to, which is different from the UK top 100, which is nice because you get to branch out and find different genres of music that you would have never originally listened to but actually really enjoy.
Yeah. Oh,
Mainstream music's just dead.
it really is
Yeah.
dead and buried.
Mm.
I'm actually sort of glad because pop music is just so dry. Because that's all mainstream music was. It was just pop music.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
and it just. there
I
was
will agree
no
with you that mainstream
differentiation.
music was pop music is dry. A lot of pop music didn't make it to mainstream.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. There are some pop
Mhm.
music that is decent, but a lot of the mainstream pop music is just
Yeah, it was bad.
the same repetitive, dry.
No, I feel
may
like
as well
for
be
about half
listening
of
to
them,
sand.
half of them were bad. The other half were good, but they were just overplayed so much they became bad.
Yeah.
Or they just became repetitive, so people didn't enjoy them.
Mm.
I just don't really like music that's been released this year. I can't really
No.
listen to Capital. I just don't
Oh.
like.
Oof.
It's just everything's just sort of. I don't like the sort of house EDM sort of version of
we've
pop
had
that we
this
hear.
discussion before.
Mm.
No, I love house music. Some house music. I'm with you. Not all house music is good. Some house music and a lot of like the sort of old house music, like when house music was first starting. Because basically all house music is now is just very loud bass. But like when house music was first starting, some of that stuff, like the proper house music, is really good, and some EDM is whatever. But how I feel like house music is really underappreciated.
I guess.
Yeah,
Lisa,
it
what
really
do you think
is.
about it? What do you think about
House music.
about house music, about mainstream music,
About
about radio stations?
I used to get all of those with like the mainstream pop on it. And like it got to a point where I was like, wait, do I actually like listening to these?
Just like
And then
the existential
since
crisis.
then, like I think whenever it was that I got them, since then I don't think I've listened to any mainstream pop.
Fair.
I don't think I've listened to any mainstream
I
pop
don't-
since like primary school.
I haven't since like year 10, 9.
I would say like year 8, year 9.
Nah,
Just
it sort of hit me sort of early because I was just like it was just boring. I think around the sort of time that I got introduced to Gorillaz, because my dad introduced me to Gorillaz. About that sort of time, I was like, you know what, this is actually really good. Is that better? It's better than what they play on the radio. So then I would just buy CDs so that I could just play it in the car, so I didn't have to listen to the radio. But now now you can just Bluetooth your phone to your car and play it through speakers. It's like brilliant.
Radio stations, word of advice, just play throwback music.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
listen to that. Just
If
like
there was
I
just
want
like
a throwback radio
2000s.
station.
If
Yes,
there was
that
a
should be a
throwback radio
thing.
station, why is that not
Oh,
a thing?
that
We
should
need
be
to
a
start a
thing.
business. We're doing this. Right?
are we doing this now?
We should start an insanity check radio station, right?
And just play
and then
throwback songs.
we can just do throwback songs, and then we can do podcasty bits in between it, and then have we need to do that.
Should we?
Thousand
should we
subs,
start?
guys. 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs. We'll start a radio station.
We'll start a radio station.
Yeah.
Make like a Spotify playlist with all the good songs.
We should do that. Call it the Insanity Check playlist.
The
And just
Insanity
have,
Check
like-
recommended.
Yeah, and just have like songs from 2000. No, not even 2000. Maybe like 1980 to like 2015.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
So we can,
in the
like-
sweet
So we can
spot.
get some like real throwbacks to like proper British culture music
actual
that people
music.
actually
Actual
enjoyed.
Real
music.
music right there.
Yeah. I like your thinking.
Yeah, you know.
Hmm.
So anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. This has been a great podcast episode. We've talked about a lot. We've talked about types of music we like, stuff we didn't like, how bad mainstream music is, good apparently Gorillaz is. Never really know.
It is.
Well,
No,
maybe
but
Nathan listens
Red
to
Hot
it.
Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Every
Oh,
time we're
yeah.
on X,
It
every
slaps.
time we're on
It
Discord,
slaps.
this guy plays Red Hot Chili Peppers every
Because
single
it
time
is
without
good.
fail.
It is good. They have a juicy bass. They have a juicy guitar. What else do
You
want?
think for Peppers they would have some kind of spicy bass, but nah, it's
They
juicy.
is
They should be called the Red Hot Apples.
what? Oh my,
tangerines.
Just end it, Alex. Just
Right,
end
so
it.
thank you to Lisa, Dan, and Jacob for being here. We've had a great
Jacob?
time. Jacob! Oh god! I said Jacob!
Oh my
Daniel,
god! Yeah,
I'm
just
so
yeah,
sorry.
just end it.
Oh, Dan!
No, it was me, you imbecile.
Dan! Did I forget
You
Dan?
said Lisa, Dan, and Jacob.
Oh, that's fine then. I don't really care about that.
Oh
So,
my
thanks for
God.
Lisa, Dan, and Nathan for being here.
I
You
just-
know, we can replace
just-
Jacob.
Give a shout out to my friend's band for a second.
Oh yeah, go
It's
for
called
it.
Vincent and the Strangers.
It's called
just-
Vincent, and they're not strangers to each other. But they will be to
Now
you
they're not
until you
strangers
listen
Just
to
shout
them.
out to them.
Now they're not strangers to you because you've heard of them and will go listen to them.
Now it's just Vincent and the people.
Vincent and his
Just
people.
Vincent and the acquaintances.
So yeah, where can we listen to them? If they
Oh, they're
have
on
some.
Spotify, I think.
They're on Spotify.
Are they
Yeah.
on Deezer for us poor folk?
I don't know
Bro,
actually.
Spotify is
They're on
free.
YouTube.
For the
They're on
bees
YouTube.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Spotify's free.
Spotify is free, mate.
No, I'm on Deezer Premium. I don't know what
Oh,
Oh,
Look
check
at
out this
you.
guy
I'll
trying to be
let you
edgy.
know, Nathan.
you mean.
damn.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, so, you know, go visit Vincent and the Strangers or acquaintances. You know, you can get to know them if you want. Go visit Aston. Actually, Aston's got.
Oh yeah, Aston
do
has
it?
a music channel, doesn't he?
Aston has a music channel. We don't know
we'll,
what it's
we'll
called.
link that.
We'll link that. You know, go listen to that. He does some. Is it EDM?
he's-
Or is it house?
Big prompts to Aston because he does a lot of help with all of the bots on the Discord server.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't to be fair, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. Well, we would, but just not as well. We wouldn't be able to do any of this recording because we do all of our recording on Discord. And Aston's sort of he's our main brain Discord man who makes all of our bots and like, you know, he's brilliant.
He also has a bot request/make server. He makes bots for you. So
literally.
he literally makes bots, and we're boosting his ego so much right now. He's gonna
Yeah.
listen to this and be like,
He's gonna be in
"Ah!"
Bath. He's gonna be in Bath with his poor internet and be like, "Yeah, these
Yeah.
guys."
These guys. So you know,
Where would
thanks,
they be without you?
thanks guys for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and turn on the post notifications. Lisa.
Yes.
Although,
I have.
although
They've been on the whole time. I didn't realise.
We post Sundays on 3 p.m. So just stay tuned.
Sundays on 3 p.m. because
No,
3
it's 2
p.m.
2 p.m.
is a
2
place.
p.m. 2 p.m.
It's 2 p.m.
We
Sundays
record
at
on
2
3
p.m. Sundays at 2 p.m. You know, go watch our earlier videos. Those were good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those.
Show
They
them
were
some
very good.
love.
Yeah.
Show them some
Yeah,
love.
show them
The
some love,
relationship
you know.
podcast on 80 views. The tech
That was
one's a bit
great.
slacking.
But,
But, you know,
yeah, it's fine. You know,
Spread it
people care
out.
about relationships more than tech. There's some
No,
good
I'm
shit
the
on that
other way
relationship. You're the other way around. You're an obsession. You're weird. Anyway, thanks for being here and stay sane, guys.